Greetings everyone, Spartan here, coach of the Victor Velvetini. Welcome back to YCL VGC. We're at week 3, going up against none other than QE coach of the Team Tempest. A few things I want to mention before we begin. I am a bit low on energy. There's a lot been going on behind the scenes. Very, very unfortunate news came to me, and I was not in the mood to do almost anything, I'm gonna be honest, and I decided to ask for an extension, got it granted, and I had to battle a little bit later, so I do apologize for the battle not being posted on time, but um, hopefully we can get it done very soon, and that is today. So once again, I do apologize for the matter. Don't worry, I'm good. I'm just the news that was given to me was very hit hard, and everything else that like collateral damage of the said news caught up and really screwed me and everything else at work over. But don't worry, everything is getting a little bit better. Just gotta take everything step by step. You know what I mean? So don't worry, we're I'm good. We're good. My co-workers are good. We're all good. We'll hang in there. Regardless about that, let's focus on to the battle that we're about to take place. And my opponent's team is very, very strong. I would say, honestly, this team is very scary on paper. So my opponent's team consists of Tapu Koko, Blaziken, Salamence, Galarian Weezing, Bronzong, Alolan Raichu, Dusknoir, Lantern, Lycanroc Midday, Thwackey, and this restricted mon Calyrex Ice. A few things I want to mention. My opponent has a really interesting speed tier. Has very high speeds, like base 130, base 110, base 112. You got a nice little base speed of the 80 from Thwackey and Blaziken, and then you immediately drop to like to the 60s and below, which indicates that my opponent has really good Trick Room capabilities. Bronzong and Dusknoir and even Calyrex Ice can learn Trick Room, so if he wants to, he can set it up so that double Trick Room. If I have like Taunt on one of my mons and they go for Trick Room, there's no really good way of stopping it. There is one way, but we'll talk about that later. Galarian Weezing is interesting because neutralizing gas. He could shut down Entei's ability, shut down Clefable's ability, shut down like Groudon's ability. It's a really strong mon. The only problem is that it's sacrificing the immunity it gets from Levitate, so that it has to rely on like Shuckleberry and whatnot, or something to keep it from dying instantly from Groudon. You know what I mean? Bronzong, very bulky. It can be very offensive as well, so I have to be careful with that. Salamence is my opponent's Intimidator. Very good, very strong. Very good speed with Lone Raichu, especially when it's in a terrain. And I think it can also learn Speed Swap, which can be very, very scary. Speed Swap plus Lone Raichu can be very scary, if I'm not mistaken. We'll check a little bit later. But for now, yeah. He could run either or. Speed Swap Calyrex Ice or Trick Room Calyrex Ice. One of the two. Blaziken with Speed Boost and Baton Pass. My opponent could try to get a nice Speed Boost going, get a Baton Pass going, and pass it on to any of his mons, whether it be Calyrex Ice, Salamence, Tapu Koko, even though it doesn't really need it in this matchup. But other than that, in terms of my opponents, what they would bring, I think they would bring Tapu Koko, Blaziken, Salamence, Galarian Weezing, Bronzong, and Calyrex Ice. They could replace Blaziken for Alolan Raichu, and replace maybe in Galarian Weezing for Dusknoir, just so they can guarantee the Trick Room round if they wanted to. I don't see Lycanroc being brought. I have so much good checks against Lycanroc. I have, my Intimidator pretty much destroys it. And I don't see Thwackey, and I don't see Lantern being brought as either. The reason why I don't see Lantern being brought is because Groudon exists. I have 2 grass types that can pretty much destroy it. Doesn't have to be. They don't have to be physical attackers, so they can really do a lot of damage on Lantern. And Thwackey, as much as grassy terrain could be really good, Groudon still destroys it, and it doesn't die to like a choice band Thwackey. So luckily, I should be all right on that end. Oh, depends on the Groudon set, but I made sure it doesn't die to it. So without further ado, let's talk about the team that I will be bringing. There are a few things I'm bringing that I feel like I need to break down and let you guys know that it's nothing intentional. It's the only way I could break through like a couple of these mons, because the speed tiers are so high or so low that I don't want to bring either fast mons or slow mons. I want to bring somewhere right in between where bulk is key. So I'm running Groudon, I'm running White Herb, running a lot of HP, good amount of attack, and a little bit of defense as well. Guarantee to survive a choice band. Thwackey from Grassy Glide. I have Precipice Blades. Excuse me. Heat Crash, Rock Slide, and Protect. Pretty standard, pretty simple, but it does the job well done. With a White Herb, I can able to guarantee to throw off a good, strong, heavy attack. Without worrying about Intimidate, and I have to deal less damage against what's in front of me. So let's keep it. I'm gonna keep it plain and simple with Groudon here. Next up, I'm bringing him on top. I think him on top is key here. I'm running leftovers because I will have a hard time dealing with Calyrex Ice's ability with Ash 1, where it has Unnerve. So I don't see like Citrus Berry or Pinch Berry being helpful here. So I think leftovers is fine. Running Intimidate, running Fake Out, Close Combat, Triple Axle, and Wide Guard. I'm running a interesting spread. I'm running enough speed depth so that I survive a Choice Specs Tapu Koko from Thunderbolt. Wide Guard is good because most of the problematic mons, specifically Tapu Koko, run spread attacks. So I really think Wide Guard will come in handy if I can pull it off. I don't need too much in defense, especially since I have Intimidate. But I should be able to survive a Calyrex Ice attack just in case. And they could run Zen Headbutt. I believe it has Zen Headbutt. If it doesn't, then I still am able to just, like, survive any hit that Calyrex throws at me with the Intimidate, even if it's Choice Band it themselves. Next up, I have Duraludon. I'm running a very bulky-ish Duraludon here with the Salt Vest. I guarantee to survive any hit that Alolan Raichu or Tapu Koko throws at me, and I can able to revenge kill them as well. I have Steel Beam, Flash Cannon, Draco Meteor, and Dark Pulse. Pretty simple. I like Dark Pulse a lot because it hits Dusknoir, Alolan Raichu, and Bronzong. And able to flinch them. Steel Beam nukes Calyrex Ice, nukes Tapu Koko, nukes Galarian Wheezing. It just nukes. It's a free nuke. Either Steel Beam or Draco Meteor nukes any of the problematic mons that I think they'll be bringing. Flash Cannon just in case if I can just do damage if need be, and have rely on Groudon or the next mon that I'll be talking about to help me out on this. Next up, the next mon I'm going to be talking about, Choice Band Entei. I think Choice Band Entei is awesome here, especially in the sun. My opponent doesn't have a great switch in at all. Like, the only one is Lantern, and even then, I don't think Lantern being brought, so I think that Choice Band Entei is fantastic here. Flare Blitz, Sacred Fire, Crunch, and Stone Edge. Flare Blitz is going to nuke anything that gets on the field, and because I'm immune to Intimidate, thanks to Inner Focus, I will nuke anything. Just about. The only thing I may not nuke is pretty much Lycanroc Midday and Lantern. Maybe Dusknoir, depending on the investments they put in. But they will not survive the Flare Blitz. I have Stone Edge to cover for Salamence. I also have Crunch, just in case my opponent will be bringing like Shuckle Berry on Lone Raichu or something along with Bronzong running something else, and I can able to guarantee damage onto them, or even like Aqua Berry from on Calyrex, because I'm pretty sure that it does I don't think it survives. Let me double check, because with my handy dandy calculator, I can find out. Is this Adamant Choice Band Flare Blitz onto Calyrex? Ice. Max HP. Aqua Berry. Like, in the sun, it does have a, like, max HP, it has a, it guarantees survives the Choice Band Flare Blitz, but not as much as it should. Because you want to have a Calyrex Ice to have a good amount of HP left. And getting hit by the Flare Blitz is gonna destroy this mon without the Aqua Berry. So, that's pretty much the reason why I'm running Crunch, just so I can able to break through the Calyrex Ice if need be, and not worry about like Aqua Berry tech or something like that. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm running Crunch. Next up, I have Malamar here. I think Malamar is interesting because it was between Malamar and Sharon that I want to bring this week. And I went with Malamar because I have a hard time with the Trick Room. Like, I could change this into a very heavy Trick Room team, but I don't want to. Because there's one other mon that I really think is needed in this matchup, and I couldn't replace it for Audino. So I gotta run a more destructive Malamar set. So I'm running max HP, enough defenses so I can survive one hit from Calyrex Ice, especially when I get the superpower. I'm running Psycho Cuts, superpower, Taunt, and Protect. With Taunt, I can able to stop any potential setup that my opponent would do with any of the Trick Room users. Even though I know for sure one of them at least should have Mental Herb to guarantee to get the Trick Room off. The other way was to actually have Trick Room instead of Taunt, so that I can able to Trick Room and shut down potential like double Trick Room that my opponent would try to do. You know what I mean? So that was the initial idea, but I think Taunt is just fine. I still have problems against Galarian Weezing, but with Psycho Cut, I should be able to deal a good amount of damage. Not too much. It's not 2-hit KO, sadly, especially with this spread, but it's enough so that like Groudon, Entei, and even Duraludon with just Flash Cannon could just destroy the Galarian Weezing and take care of it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The other option was Topsy Turvy. Like, one of these days, either I might not use it at all, but if I don't do it this season, it's very unfortunate because I really think that Topsy Turvy would be interesting. But it's fine. It's fine. All right, gotta do it. I don't want to do it. I honestly really don't want to do it. I have to. Because of Calyrex Ice. Calyrex Ice is a huge problem against my team. Due to the fact that I don't really have a good ice resist. Like, everything gets hit by neutral ice attacks except for Entei. And I need Entei as healthy as possible. Though, I have to bring this annoying set. Yes, evasion is in the game, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like this set. I hate this set. I'm only doing this one time. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm doing it the one time, and I'm never doing it again. You have my word on this, because I hate this set so much. It's devious, and I hate it. So I'm running a physically defensive Clefable with Unaware, guarantees to survive any hits that my opponent would go for outside of potential choice band users like Calyrex Ice, or like Salamence, or any potential setup. I'll guarantee survive a hit outside of the choice items. Bright Powder to have a slight chance of dodging attacks. And I have Follow Me, Moonblast, Minimize, and Moonlight. I'm only doing this just because I want to guaranteed not lose to Calyrex Ice. I want to do guaranteed damage on Calyrex Ice with Moonblast. I'm getting 2/3 HP back with Moonlight as long as the sun is up. Minimize is Minimize. You know how that works. And Follow Me is to direct any potential single attacks back on Clefable. But yeah, I hate the set. I don't like the set. And if it works out, I do apologize to my opponent, and I do apologize to you all who are watching. This will be a one-time thing. I will be using with this Clefable, and I will never use it again. This is so bad, so tedious that I hate it. I genuinely hate it. It's the reason why I did not like that battle against from last week with the double team tech with the baton pass with their Zacian with their Ninjask. Yeah, I did not like that. I really hate evasion increases. I hate it. I really do. Nah, I mean, there might be one other game that might bring it, but I'm not saying which one. And I will never bring this to any other game except for that one other match. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this. All right. Without further ado, let's get into the battle. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. This is week 3, going to get up against Kiwi, coach of the Team Tempest. Just want to mention that may not be in headspace to battle. I'm gonna be honest, but I'm gonna pull through. I'm gonna get this done. Do my best. I'm gonna give my all. So energy may be lower than usual, but maybe if a hype moment happens, I might pop off or something. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not in the brightest mood, but I will stay positive throughout this battle. So without further ado, let's get into this battle. Wow. Interesting. They didn't. Okay. This is interesting. So my opponent didn't even bring their Calyrex. I was highly expecting a heavy, like a mixture of Trick Room and speed swapping Raichu, but huh. I'm gonna be honest. Entei looks fantastic. Hitmontop covers some of my weaknesses as a lead. And then I'll have Groudon for the sun boosts, and then I think Clefable is key here. Yeah. Let's try that. This will be an interesting game. I was not expecting, like, any of these mons. Well, I expected Coco at least, Coco and Alone Raichu, but I was not expecting Thwacky. They do bring in the Raichu and the Coco. Raichu is more of a threat, per se, so I actually want to Fake Out and Flare Blitz. Right? Or Sicker Fire. Sicker Fire... Sicker Fire might be safer, but Flare Blitz guarantees a KO. So I'm going to go for a Flare Blitz. And a Fake Out. Oh, okay. I think that's better. Hyper Voice. Oh, throat spray. Interesting. But your Raichu's now dead. Like, I am not taking any chances. Moxie. Alright, I'm switching out Entei into Clefable. I honestly want a double switch. Double switch might be the better play here. Have Clefable on the left and Groudon on the right. Groudon can able to take anything that they go for. Yeah. I think this is the better play. I want to keep Entei. Blaine. We take it fairly well. Dragon Dance. I'm gonna go for the minimize, and I'm gonna switch out Groudon back into Hitmontop. Disregard the clapping in the background. EQ, okay. We heat those up nicely. I am gonna go for the... I'm gonna go for the follow me now. Yeah, I think either follow me or moonlight. Yeah, moonlight has to be it. And then we'll go ahead and go for a wide guard just to be on the safe side. They're gonna go for like a double attack onto him on top. Actually, I'm gonna switch into Entei. Because I don't think I'm too worried about whatever is in the back. Oh, there we go. It's happening now. Unfortunately, we do not survive it. We do get the Moxie, but that's fine. I'm actually going to bring in him on top now. Intimidate down, and then I am going to go for... Should I go for follow me? No, let's go for damage now. No, actually, let's go for another minimize. And then we're gonna fake out. No, we're gonna switch out into Groudon. And then we're gonna switch back into him on top again. They go for Rock Slide this time. They're going for spread moves, so that actually gives me an interesting idea. That's a crit. We get flinch, unfortunately. I think I want to... Moonlight, and then we're going to go for a Protect here. Protect. And it's not going to do much to Clefable because we are indeed the... Okay, we get a lot of healing back here. Like, near pretty much all of it. So now, I'm going to try it again. I'm going to go for Minimize one more time. And I'm actually going to switch out into Grout. I honestly want to double Protect. I think him on top is the better play. Just to weaken the... just so I can weaken Salamence. There's no way Salamence is going to break through Clefable here. Alright, we dodge. Alright, that means we're safely able to bring back Groudon, get the sun back up, and we can heal up. So now I can actually start attacking with Clefable. I'm gonna go for the Moonblast, see what the item is on Salamence. Actually, no, a lot of its moves are pretty sketchy on the accuracy, so I'm actually gonna go Moonblast on Coco. I'm gonna go for the Protect. Flame hits us. That's a good amount of damage. Still going for the double spread. We do dodge, so we can get a nice Moonblast onto Coco. And get a nice special attack drop. So now I can actually go for Moonlight one more time, just for this, just in case. Actually. Man, that's pretty much a 2-hit KO if I think about it. Screw it. Let's go for it. Moonblast on the Coco, and I'm gonna double protect. Oh, nice! We get the double protect. Awesome. Doesn't Gleam. Does land on Clefable. That's a good amount. We do dodge. Awesome. Down goes Coco. Alright, what's your last mon? Because I can heal up here, depending on who's last. A Wacky. I think it's okay to Moonlight here. And we'll just attack. Press a guide on Groudon, that's fine. They do miss. Gets a lot of healing back up. And then we can pretty much put ourselves in a position where it's 1v1. And we're getting a lot of HP back now because not only because we're in the sun, but because it's grassy terrain. So we can now start Moonblasting. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna go for any more minimize. I'm in a safe position to just attack. Then my opponent goes for Dragon Dance again, despite I'm unaware. Clefable. Leech Seed, yeah, that's validating, but I don't know how much the Selement's gonna take. A lot. Special attack drop doesn't matter. It is weakness policy. But like I said, it does not matter. We'll survive whatever Thwackett throws at us, to be honest. That doesn't do a lot. We do land a dual wing beat. But that didn't do anything, so Silence goes down. So it all comes down with the Wacky landing his the Grassy Glide. It has to land the Grassy Glide here. Otherwise I'm gonna get free healing. And they do miss. Alright. I think it's safe to just start clicking attacks now. I believe I survived 2 hits from the Wacky from this range, plus Leechy chip. And we do dodge, so oh, it did nothing. Rescue training lasts for what? One more turn? Oh, it ends in here. So Grassy Glide will do much less. So I can just heal up again.
One eternity later.
They should win by technicality, I guess. Yeah, they won that by technicality. That's totally fine. Alright, I think I'm going to set up Clefable a lot earlier than before. I'm actually going to, now that my opponent knows that it's a threat, I'm actually going to lead off with Groudon plus Clefable. Groudon is a strong lead. And Entei is a strong lead. Because now... No, yeah, Clefable in the back. Like, honestly, the same 4 is fine. Actually... Nah, it's too risky in this... I think the top 4 are fine here. Yeah, especially I mean, as long as Clefable is here, I could deal with Salamence. But him on top is valuable with the wide guard, so I might have to use wide guard a little bit more often. Dusknoir plus Salamence. We have against Groudon and Entei. Honestly, I want a Rock Slide here. I want to Stone Edge the Mence. Just want to take it out. Oh, okay. It's fine. Nice crit. Land the rock slide. And I know it's weakness policy, but it's like I don't care. Because now you have to choose between Groudon and Salamence. Wait, you have to choose between Groudon and Entei. Because I can actually just switch out right here. In fact, just gonna protect and switch out Entei into Hitmontop, get the Intimidate down, and go for a wide guard. And this may kill Hitmontop. May. But the fact that they went for that...
Betrayal.
It does. Actually, that's fine, because now I can actually go with Clefable and start going for the tactics. In fact, I want to sack Entei and go for a Moonblast. Yeah, I think I want to sack Entei. Yeah. Sack Entei, go for a Moonblast onto Salamence.
Betrayal.
I don't know why they're going for that. That doesn't make sense. They're stacking their own Mons. I don't know why he's doing this. I mean, you're not getting a Moxie boost from doing that. You're only getting a Moxie boost from KOing your opponent. In fact, this is the safest Moonblast of my life. I could protect and Moonblast onto Salamence. I don't think Coco learns Ally Switch. I'm double checking very quick, because I'm pretty sure Coco doesn't learn. Unless I could be mistaken. No, it doesn't. Okay, so yeah, this is. I don't know the plays that my opponent went with, but yeah, I'm gonna go for the Moonblast on the Salamence. It's free. Slide. They're trying to go for the flinch. Nope, they don't get the flinch. Alright. That should be game. So, because here I can just Precipice Blades and Moonlight. We survive. We land the blades and we take it out. But it didn't matter. Alright, that's game 2. Much faster than first game. Note to self, please fast forward that last game to make it easier for all of the for everyone who's watching. So now, like, my opponent has a hard time dealing with Clefable. They had to understand that. Like, Clefable is pretty much a win con here. I'm gonna go for Clefable lead off. Which is better, Hitmontop or Entei? Entei, yeah, I think Entei might be better. And then we'll have Hitmontop and Groudon, because those four pretty much shows like that's my best four. Literally, in this matchup is my best four. Double check something. Dusknoir and Galactic. Alright, since I know my opponent has Ally Switch, I'm not gonna risk chance it. Yeah, I'm not gonna chance it. I'm just gonna follow me here, and then I'm gonna Sacred Fire into the Dusknoir slot. Oh, they made a misplay. They went for Fake Out on Entei. I mean, what's stopping me for going it again, you know? You know what? I'm gonna go for the minimize tactics. I'm gonna go for a Sacred Fire onto the... They know, they have to understand that that's the play I went with. Okay, good. That's your play, that's fine, like, it's not doing much. You're whittling away my Clefable, but it's like... What you're switching to Entei? Now that they know I went twice on one side, I have to go for the other side. In fact, I'm gonna double down. They go for a helping hand. I don't know what I'm about to do. It won't be pretty. I did nothing. Goodbye. Alright, so here's the thing. I want to... if Salamis comes in, I'm going for Sacred Fire. No questions asked. Okay, Coco comes in. Then I am going to... heal. Like... this is Choice Band Entei. Let me just make a power play. They went for it. No, they went for discharge. Ooh. Yeah, honestly, if that KO'd, I would have been in a fantastic position. Like, they have spread moves, but they're using it very haphazardly. Like, right here, I'm actually going to switch out. And I'm going to go for the Sacred Fire. My opponent freaking goes for Fake Out on Entei. They go for Protect. They go for a Hyper Voice. They just... Let me land. Yeah, that's game. I don't see my opponent bringing this back. Because now I Fake Out onto Raichu. They have to go for the Protect. They have to go for double Protect in order to have a chance. But if they don't go for the double Protect, I pretty much win. As long as a Sacred Fire lands. Then double Protect. Sacred Fire does indeed miss. Let's go with I don't know what they're gonna go for. I'm gonna go for the wide guy. I'm gonna switch out actually. I'm gonna double switch. Clefable and Groudon. That's my safest play. To guarantee win. Because I'm pretty sure Rising Voltage is a single target. You can target when it's in terrain, right? Yeah, it's single target. Okay. So I just follow me and just Just Heat Crash, because that's the safest play. Nice game. Okay, so first game, not the prettiest. The second game was very cool, went by like in a flash, and this game just shows that you should not underestimate Entei. Entei and Clefable really put in work in this game. So, GG to my opponent. I do apologize in advance to my opponent. The shenanigans that I pulled off was not for ill intentions. It was just try to find a way of dealing with Calyrex Ice. That was the only reason I brought that set. I was not expecting Moxie Salamence. I was not expecting you not to bring Calyrex Ice, which I honestly thought you were going to. And I always remember, inner focus blocks not only intimidate, but also flinching.